You're watching Kicking It with Onrie, the live shopping show.
Buy lots of comics.
Buy lots of comics. That's a Bentley's thing. That's an Alan's thing. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Kicking It with Onrie, the live shopping show. I'm your host, Onrie Copen, and with me tonight is Alan, our limited edition co-host. You want to put Bentley? All right, I'm going to put Bentley down. And Alan is going to be showcasing all of the bottom rack books today. And he's going to build out our first row here. And what's that? You're going to build it over here. That's right. All right. And we got a great show for you guys tonight. As always, if you spend $25 with me, you're going to get to spin the wheel. And if you spend $50 with me, you get free shipping on your order. Alan, feel free to do the honors. Grab the first book. Hail Hydra.
Batman and Captain America.
We read that, right? Do you remember reading this together? Did you like this story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Batman
and Captain America. This is going to go for $15. John Byrne said if there were 3 projects that he could have immortalized for all time, that would be one of them. This Elseworld story is totally worth picking up. Now, here's the thing about tonight's show. All of the FOMO books that we had from yesterday are on this bottom row right now. None of them got claimed, so this is your opportunity to jump on them. Batman Captain America is going to go for $15. Go ahead, Alan, get the next one. Welcome, everybody. Chris, Leonard. We got Batman Judge Dredd by Mike Mignola. This is another really cool and rare item. This is going to go for $5 tonight for Batman Judge Dredd. What is this one called? Gotham. Vendetta in Gotham. That's a cool one. That is Alan. He's a man now. He's Alan Moore. David Moore, if I allowed you to adapt Alan, you could give him your last name. It would be Alan Moore. Alan Moore is a very famous comic book writer.
Oh, I'm him.
You're him. So if David Moore adopted you, you would be Alan Moore. Literally. We got to hit the video. I'm hitting the video. Green Arrow #1 is going for $5. Green Arrow #1, $5 by Kevin Smith. This is a great series. First part of Quiver. All right. David Moore video. Here it is. David Moore! And we can't do these shows without doing this Chris Steiskal tribute, so we're gonna have to do that too.
Chris Steiskal, that is no bathroom. I object, Your Honor. What you talking about, Willis? If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. Kiss my purple ass. Can I use your bathroom? So see my yikes.
Metal Men #1. We got a really cool foil effect cover here. That's going to go for $5. Tori, what's up? Go ahead. Put Metal Men back and get the next book. Pure Cinema. It's all pure cinema. All for you guys. The entertainment is for you guys only. Spider-Man 2099 #25. Milestone issue. A foil and embossed cover going for just $5 in excellent condition. In a beautiful board and bag, yours for just $5. Next book. Hold it up straight so people can see it. What's up?
Water.
Oh, you need water? Okay. All right. Are you going to keep showing books, or am I going to do it?
I'm going to do it.
You're going to do it? Oh.
I'm just thirsty.
You're just thirsty. All right. I'll do the next one. I have Superman #100, The Death of Clark Kent. This is going to go for $5. $5 on Superman, The Death of Clark Kent. Superman 100.
Is it the one where he sleeps?
No, that's a different one. We have that one too. We'll read those soon. I finally got all those. The Eradicator's first appearance. All right, get the next book. It's Lobo. Lobo's back. #1. This is by Keith Giffen, Alan Grant, and Simon Bisley. Simon Bisley did the cover. And Simon Bisley did Batman Judge Dredd, but he did a different one. So we got the Mike Mignola Batman Judge Dredd, and then we have this Lobo's Low Blow.
Wait, does it say I made it?
It says I made it there?
I made it.
Oh, because it says Alan. Alan Grant. Alan Grant Morrison, right? Right? Yeah. Every great name in comics has Alan in it. All right.
I made all the books.
You did make all the books. All right. Spirits of Vengeance, #1. This is part 2 of Rise of the Midnight Suns. We got, hold it up higher so people can see it. Okay. Take it seriously. You're a comic book icon. How do you not understand this? All right. Spirits of no, hold it up straight. Make sure people can see it, Alan. All right. Spirits of Vengeance, #1. Part 2 of Rise of the Midnight Suns, going for $5. And unfortunately, there is no one with the name Alan or the last name Moore who worked on this book, but it's still awesome. It's got Ghost Rider and Johnny Blaze on the cover. Next book, please. Chop, chop! Come on! We don't got all night! Come on!
It already been a day.
Use your mystic arts, Alan. No, straight up. Hold the book up. There you go. Make sure people can see it. Superman Forever. Really cool lenticular effect here. This is an Alex Ross cover. You can see Clark Kent changing into Superman. This is going to go for $5. Okay? Got to hold it up straight. Straight and high. Okay. Well, this is really inappropriate, but we got my 7-year-old kid here holding a book called Sin City and Violence for $5. All right, put it back. Next book. Now that we got love, what are we going to do with it? All right, I have Fantastic Four, #1, Heroes Return. Alan Davis and Scott Lobdell on this bad boy. This is going to go for $5. Alan Davis was the artist, yes. There are a lot of Allens who worked in comics. You should start drawing so that like you can draw all my comics for me.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Daredevil 185. Part of Frank Miller's run here. A direct edition copy. Very fine on this. Going to go for $5 tonight for Daredevil 185.
Daredevil.
Marvel Comics presents #73 by Barry Windsor Smith. Part 2 of Weapon X. The first part is 72. Now, this is normally a $5 to $10 book. We're going to do it tonight for just $3. It's $3 tonight.
Is that breaking the lock?
That's the Daredevil Shart cover. Yeah, he's sharding over here. He's totally sharding over here.
Wait, what is sharding?
He's like, oh, that was Kingpin. That wasn't me, I swear to God.
Wait, what?
What's sharding mean?
Yeah.
It's when you fart, but poop comes out because you farted. It's called sharding.
So he just sharded?
He sharded on that cover.
Actually?
All right, next book. Chop, chop. Captain America 425. Are you patriotic? I don't think you are. This is a foil embossed cover of Captain America. Look at those shiny gloves. That is America! America! Ain't that America? This is going to go for $5. And if you don't buy this book, Captain America is going to come to your house. And he's going to break your arm and your spine. And he's going to punch you in the face with this foil embossed glove. Put that away. Put that down. Now grab this set up top.
I don't want to do those.
You don't want to do those? Okay. All right, I'm going to do these done. New stuff, guys. This is all new stuff. You ready for this? I don't think you are.
I think Benny is ready.
By Matt Fraction and Stuart Immonen, I have Fear Itself, the entire run. Now, what happens here is the Norse gods. They start taking over everybody in the Marvel universe, and they convert them to different Norse creatures. I forgot what happened here, but this is actually where Captain America comes back. He was old, and then he becomes young again, and this is the issue where he puts the mask back on. It's a really good series. Number 5, number 6, and number 7. This was Marvel's big main event, and I think 2010 or 2011. But I have the whole run here, and it's a gorgeous looking book. It's really fantastic. I really like Fear Itself. I'm going to do all of Fear Itself tonight for just $20. $20 on all 7 parts of Fear Itself. That's 1 through 7 for $20. And then I got Gilgamesh by Jim Starlin with Steve Olive. Steve Olive, you want to know what's interesting about this guy? He was the first person who digitally colored a book. The book that he digitally colored for the first time ever was Akira. When Akira was made into an anime, Marvel got the rights to publish the book in the US, and he was the guy who was in charge of coloring it. And he did such an incredible job, but it was the first time a comic had ever been digitally colored. So this guy is a legend, like super legendary. And him and Jim Starlin's a man who doesn't need any introduction at all. Gilgamesh, I've never read this series before, but it looks really badass. We have all 4 parts of it. It's a 4-part series, suggested for mature readers. So you don't want to read this while sharding in front of your kids. This is going to go for $15 tonight for Gilgamesh, 1 through 4. The whole thing. You don't got to hunt it down, nothing. What's up, Jacob? How you doing, dude? Good to see you. And then I have Superman's nemesis, Lex Luthor, number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. The whole run here. And this is going to go for just $10 tonight. $10 for Superman's nemesis, Lex Luthor. It's written by David Michelinie, and this is going to go for $10. And as I offered last night, I will offer again. We just put up the Warline 3. We just put Warline 3 out for press. So Warline 3 is out for press right now. And I have a special edition for it right here. And if you guys are interested in pre-ordering a copy of it, here's the cover. It's a tribute to Frank Miller's Wolverine cover. There's 2 versions of this. We got a regular edition that's limited to about 200 copies. That's going to go for $20. And then we have foils that are limited to only 20 copies. 10 are going to Frank, 10 are staying with me. One of my foils has already been claimed by Roberto. Roberto, what's up? And if you guys want this Warline, it's going to go for $20 for the regular, $50 for the foil. You can make your claim now. You can message me later, whatever you guys want to do. But I am super proud of Warline 3. This has turned out so great, and the cover that Frank gave me was fantastic. I can't wait for you guys to see the interiors on this book. I can't wait for you guys to see how the series comes together and concludes. I am so proud of this book. I'm so proud of this series, and the fact that we got to this point is really fantastic. So I'm really proud of it. You're tempted to get the foil. Well, hey, you know, if you get the foil now, Jacob, I'm going to be at Indiana Comic-Con in a couple weeks. You're welcome to pick up the foil then. Like, you can claim it now, and I can bring it to you then. You can pay me then. So that would be in mid-March. And you can also save on shipping. I'll be over there. David Moore is taking both. This is fantastic. Lots of Warline 3 pre-orders here. This is awesome. Warline 3 has already made my week. I appreciate that so much. I can't wait to get to the con scene with this book on hand. So we got 1 and 1. So we got 8 foils left. That's so great. I'm so happy. So next week, I'm going to be doing a another virtual signings with Onrie, and hopefully, well, I'll have to have the book in hand by that point. Books are off. We're printing these books domestically. So basically, the printer that I work with, they do micro runs. So they're not good for offset prints, because offset prints, you need like different type of machinery, and they're a lot more, it's a lot, you need multiple people to operate them. So manpower costs a lot of money, and that's actually what drives up the cost and why people don't print in the US, do offset printing in the US. Most people do offset printing internationally, like either in Canada, Mexico, or Asia. So, but this printer, he does everything independently. He's just one dude working out of his house, just like me, printing up books and then shipping them out. And I actually saw how he works. He's based in Phoenix. His name is Stephen Crawford. He's got a great company. It's Heroes and Villain Designs. And he helped me out so much in Phoenix Comic Con in 2022. That was where Yisung Shin had its 100th convention sellout. He not only brought my books to the convention center for me, he received everything. Like, the amount of work that this guy did for me was fantastic. And I saw the quality that he was doing. And so I gave him business, and he has never disappointed. He's always done really high quality stuff. And that's the thing, he's working with higher quality materials. So this version of Warline, it's not just like, it's not the same thing as the offset print. The print quality, the paper stock is going to be better. So this is like a premium way to get the book. And plus, it is a small print run. We're not printing up thousands of these like we are with the main cover, which is also going to be badass, by the way. I can't wait for you guys to see the main cover. I think I've shown it already, but the final main cover is just so awesome. Maybe I'll show it next week. It's not Gen Con, it's just Indiana Comic Con, but I'll be there and Fabrice will be there. So if you want to come out there for it, I got a badge for you. We should have no problems getting you in. Let me know, Jacob. We'll take care of you. If you buy anything from me today, I can bring it over to you. And I think we're all squared up. I brought over everything that I owed you from before, right? So we should be good on that front. All right. Well, anyway, we got some Warline 3 claims here, and we also have a bunch of books here. I can't believe it. Not a single FOMO book from last night sold. And Roberto sold them all for me beforehand. Can I show the B cover? Yeah, we are going to have variants on the Kickstarter. So Kanan White's already finishing up his variant. So I'll have that. I'm going to get Chris Mad to do another cover for us too. I just got to reach out to him about it. And then Staniak as well. I can't put these guys to work yet because I have like insane bills that I have to pay off right now. But as soon as like these first string of conventions are done, that'll allow me to, that'll give me some breathing room. And I had a very good conversation today with a new printer that I'm possibly working with, that I'll possibly be working with in Canada. And they're going to send me some samples of their comic book work that they've done. And that way I'll be able to kind of compare how their paper quality is compared to who I was working with in China. And if I think that it's, you know, relatively the same, there will be a couple of advantages to working with them. First off, shipping through Asia, I've been dealing with a lot. I've had to deal with huge logistical nightmares with the last 2 orders that I had. You know, a bunch of boxes came damaged. And what happened in 2023 was when I reprinted issues 2 through 4 of Yisung Shin, the FedEx decided to take everything off of our skid and ship each individual box. So a lot of my Yisung Shin Warrior and Defender reprints were damaged. And that was a huge order. We're talking like a $15,000 order where, you know, product was definitely lost. Like, I'm about to sell out of these books and have to go back to press again. So I'm looking to find a different alternative right now. And even with the Marx books that we had printed, there were boxes of books that were damaged. And it's just like, you know, I can't sell this stuff. I can't work with that. So if we can find a solution that's in Canada, what's great about it is it's not going to be on a ship for 8 weeks, and it's not going to have one skid on top of another. You know, they'll do a better job of packing it. I know a lot of companies that work with Marquee, like small companies. And so if we can, we're good on price right now. We just got to figure out all the logistical details about, how we're going to get all this stuff over and how I need to submit files to them. But the good news is if I decide to work with them, the turnaround time is going to be really fast. So once we get that War Lion 3 campaign underway, we'll have those books really fast. And the same thing with those variants. We're not going to be doing huge runs. Like with War Lion 1, I printed up 100 copies of every single variant. With War Lion 2, we only did like 30 copies of each book. I still have some of those variants. We're going to be doing the same thing with War Lion 3. The only reason why we're printing up heavier on the Emerald City Comic Con exclusive is because Frank Uzan, the artist, he's actually going to be at the show, and he'll sign your books for you if you claim them right now. And that's a big deal because he's based in Israel. So yeah, he's literally flying from Israel to Seattle just to be at this show. So this is a big deal. And the fact that he did this cover for us, he insisted on doing this cover for us. He absolutely loved doing that Tyler Kirkham tribute cover for War Lion 1, and I love what he did with War Lion 2. I am so excited. Any Noir Spider-Man? I don't have any Noir Spider-Man. Ha! Travis, I absolutely loved our conversation about comics. You have turned me into a Jonathan Hickman fan. And like Travis has always been like hailing Jonathan Hickman, and I was like, what's the big deal with this guy? And it wasn't until I read Alien vs. Avengers 1 that I realized the genius that is Jonathan Hickman. And we actually have a couple Jonathan Hickman books as FOMO today. So, but yes, it wasn't the same. I'm working on getting back into MegaCon. I was very fortunate that I was able to get in last year because of Fabrice. So I got in through Fabrice. I don't have a direct connection, and in order to renew a table over there, and that's really kind of the way to assure that you're going to get in. So until then, I'm kind of waitlisted at that show, but I'll keep trying. I would really love to do it. I really needed a show for February. I'm going to be honest. It was tough not having any. But all right, let's get going. We're doing $2 books now, $2 back issues. I don't have any Spidey Noir. I'm sorry, but I have some other cool stuff. I just picked up from a comic shop out in Palatine called Beyond Tomorrow. They have a huge independent section and a really killer dollar bin, and I just grabbed a bunch of little things from their dollar bin. Alan, do you want to show these books? Are you ready to go to bed?
Show the last 2 books.
Go ahead. You could build the bottom rack.
Okay.
Yes, I have Spider-Man 2099, number 25, going for $5. And then I have some more Spideys here for you. Give me a second. I'll show you all the Spider-Mans I have in a minute. I'm getting them all out for you.
Captain America. It's just a Captain of America. So it's Captain America.
All right, Jacob, here are the Spider-Mans I have. I have Spider-Boy number 12. This is Spider-Girl's first appearance. It's a variant cover with Dr. Doom on it. This one's $10. I have Spider-Girl number 50. That's going to go for $5. It's marked down from 15, and I'm actually into it for 10. Spider-Gwen number 20. Here, you got to hold it out front here. You want to do it? You got to hold it out front here. All right, this is going to go for $5. You got to hold it up higher, just at the same level I was holding it. A little lower. Make sure people can see it. There you go. Spider-Gwen number 20 is going to go for $5. Then we got Amazing Spider-Man number 406. Again, you got to hold it the right way, bud. Okay. This is the first appearance of Lady Octopus, and I will do that for $5. Amazing Spider-Man number 574. This is where Flash Thompson gets his legs blown off. That's going to go for $5. Amazing Spider-Man 797. That's going to go for $5. Amazing Spider-Man 800 is $5. Amazing Spider-Man 889. First appearance of the Goblin Queen. That's going to go for $15. Yeah, you should go to bed. You want to say goodnight to everybody?
Good night.
Good night. Okay, take Bentley with you. Amazing Spider-Man number 920. This is actually the death of Miss Marvel. This is going to go for $5. Amazing Spider-Man number 944. That's Legacy number 944. That's going to go for $5. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 24. I'll do that for $3. Miles Morales Spider-Man number 19. This is going to go for $5. Miles Morales Spider-Man number 20. This is where he gets arrested. This is a pretty controversial issue. That's $15. And then I have number 21. That's going to go for $5. Sensational Spider-Man number 29. I'll do that for $5. Spider-Man 64. I believe this is the first appearance of Poison, because it says her name is Poison, so I'm going to assume that's her first appearance. I'm just going to do it for $3 either way. I have Spider-Man number 1. This is the Death of the Spider-Verse number 1. Legacy number 157. That's going to go for just $5. And then I have number 7. This is a Humberto Ramos variant with Spider-Boy. I haven't even shown this off, but this is going to go for $80 today. And then I have Spider-Man Unlimited number 1. This is the first appearance of Shriek and also part 1 of Maximum Carnage. That's $15. Spider-Punk Arms Race number 2. This is, I believe, a variant. Yeah, it's a variant cover. It's going to go for $5. And then I have Spider-Woman number 9. That's going to go for $5 as well. I'll do it for $4, actually. So that's it. That's all the Spideys I got. If you're interested in any of those, just let me know. You can make your claim, and I'll take care of you. Those are the Spider-Mans I have. I have some $2 Spider-Mans too, but we got to work our way to them. Okay, that's okay. Just let me know what you're interested in, and I can put them aside for you. No problem at all. Another one I have too is Spider-Boy number 1. I have the A cover of Spider-Boy number 1, and that's going to go for $10. So that's another one I have. Spider-Woman number 9 at 4 is off to Roberto. Got it. Been trying to move that Spider-Woman forever. Okay, now let's do $2 books. I have Jinx, A Cursed Life, number 1. This is a one-shot from Archie Horror, and there's 2 variants of it. Each are going to go for just $2. Creep Show number 5. This is going to go for $2. I have Grim Fairy Tales number 79. That's going to go for $2. Let's see, what else do I got here? Killer Queens 2, number 1. This is going to go for $2. James Bond, number 1 from Dynamite. That's $2. Barbarella, number 10. That's $2. I have a I have a variant sketch cover of Angel number 1 by Christopher Cantwell. That's going to go for $2. And then I have American Psycho number 5. That's going to go for $2. And I have Giga number 1 from Vault Comics. This is a really cool series. All going for $2. That's our $2 bin getting started. I got some really cool stuff that didn't get picked up yesterday from our $2 bin. So this is the time to stock up on stuff. Creep Show is off to Chris Nash. Good evening, Chris Nash. How are you, sir? New Titans number 0 going for $2. Daredevil 605 is $2. Good to see you, man. Silver Surfer number 51 is $2. I have The Shadow Strikes number 15, number 16, number 17, number 18, number 19, and number 20. All going to go for $12 tonight. So $12 on these 6 Shadow Strikes books. The Shadow. The Shadow is actually related to Shaquille O'Neal. I don't know what I'm talking about. Sorry. It's been a long day. Silver Surfer Annual number 2 and number 4, the Corvette Quest. That's going to go for $4 for these 2 books, 2 apiece. And then I would have had this Flash Annual book here, but Lorena claimed this, off hours. But I'm going to just pretend that she claimed it right now so that we can kind of have it so that a Flash book actually got claimed while we were on the air. That never happens, by the way, but here it is. We're making Kickin' It history here. This book is sold. It was a backdoor deal. It was a political thing. It was a spiritual thing. You guys remember Major League 2 before the coach had the heart attack? It's a psychological thing. I had the heart attack. And then when Roger Dorn activated himself. David Moore, is that what your job is like? Is it like Major League 2? How much did I take Lorena or how much did I pay Lorena to take the Flash? Here's what happened. She messaged me and she was like, hey, do you have any books that you think I'll like? And I said, you should get this Flash book. And she was like, cool. Well, we have to do a little quid pro quo action here. And I said, tell you what, if you let me use your bathroom, I'll give you that Flash book. If you buy that Flash book, can I use your bathroom? If I bought Flash, I'd buy him off air as well, too. Wow. All right. I have War Machine number 9. That's going to go for $2. War Machine. What a stupid title. What a dumb name for a character. Like, what's the deal with putting war in the name? What an idiot. All right. Whoa. Whoa. It's the same as Quiet on Set. Whoa. Oh, man, that's brutal. Wonder Woman and Grace. That's going to go for $2. Metamorpho and Aquaman. That's going to go for $2. Darkman, The Final Fury, number 3. That's going to go for $2. Take advantage of these deals, guys. They're here for you. And they're not going anywhere. You guys are like, we're not going to take it. No, we're not going to take these. Great deals from Onrie. You guys are rebelling. I don't remember how the name came up in Iron Man 2. Marvel Team Up number 23, remind me. This is going to go for $2. I have Web of Spider-Man Annual number 6 going for $2. Incredible Hulk number 54. There's a really badass battle between Hulk and Abomination here. That's going to go for $2. This is actually the first Mike Deodato book I ever read. It's really, really good. Into the Badlands. This is a cool martial arts series on AMC. That's going to go for $2. I let him go. What happened to Sully? I let him go. It's not a comedy. I have the Batman Annual number 15. This is going to go for $2. I don't know. Well, Iron Patriot was in the third one. Isn't well, actually, in the comics, it's Norman Osborn who's Iron Patriot. By the way, if you guys aren't watching Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, you're missing out. That show is so freaking good. You're still interested in The Boys? Are you serious? Brian, I still have it. And here, I'll give you a deal on this, okay? Like I told you, I'm into this book for about $500 because I got it from Chuck, and then I had to get it re-CGC'd, and I had to get it signed by the creator, Garth Ennis. So I have it here. If you want this book for real, I would do it for you since you're my friend at $600. But I can't let it go for anything less than that. And that is a deal on this because like that way I make a little bit of money and it's finally the curse will be lifted and I can let go of this book. And I'll tell you what, it's $600 and you got to let me use your bathroom too. Can I use your bathroom? No deal. Oh. I like the new Captain America. So I saw it last Thursday on opening night. The plot is pretty telegraphed. So it's almost like a Mad Lib of like how to make a Marvel movie, like insert plot point here, insert action scene here, you know, insert witty dialogue here. It's really beat for beat, but the action scenes are great. It's awesome. It's a lot of fun. Don't see it in 3D. Definitely don't see it in 3D because I don't think it's worth the action is not 3D worthy. You could just see it in regular edition and be like, oh, that looks good. But I liked it. Overall, it's good. If you're looking for like a movie that's going to like have like a big twist, you'll be disappointed. But I think you'll like it. You're typically cool with that. No, I won't spoil it. Yes, it's a curse because I've had that book forever. And that season 4 cursed me because that was the time to sell that book. That was when I thought I was going to make my bank on it. But then they had to do that whole thing with Frenchie. And like that just shot the value of the book down. So now I just want to make a little tiny bit of money on this book so that I can just like walk away from it. So for me, it's a curse in that regard. It's not a cursed book. It's actually a really great book. But I didn't buy that book for me. I bought it so that I could resell it and make money on it. And I've been sitting on it since 2022. So going on 3 years. Adam Skinner, dude. That's a face I haven't seen in a while. How you doing, dude? All right. Going back to $2 books. I have Marvel 2-in-1 Thing versus Hyperion, number 67, going for $2. Peacemaker Tries Hard, book 2. That's going to go for $2. I think they're making a Peacemaker season 2. Brian, did you see Peacemaker season 1? Peacemaker's great. It's on HBO. If you haven't seen it, you have to. It's very good. It's hilarious. And it's got great action. Wow, you're watching The New Crow? I'm sorry, dude. Every night I burn. Every night I sing your name. Hey, it's okay to cry. It can't rain all the time. What? Hey, Brian's thinking, fuck you, Tintin. Just taking it a day at a time. I hear you, man. It's a slow part of the year. Doom Patrol number 26, number 27, and number 44 are going to go for $6. This should brighten your day. Some Doom Patrol books for $6. I have The Ray number 1. We got a cool foil cover here. That's going to go for $2. Whoa. Even a broken clock rains twice a day. Even the child who worked for Nickelodeon cries twice a day. Yeah? Eh? Am I right? Am I right? Hey! Hey! All right, I got Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man number 200. This is going to go for $2. Superboy number 1. This is going to go for $2. Reign of Tomorrow. Rin Tin Tin and Rusty from Dell Comics, $2. $2. The Mighty Avengers, number 251 and number 306. These are going to go for $4. Whoa, there's some Neil Gaiman coming up here. All right. There's some Neil Gaiman books coming up here. Wolverine, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Yeah, I know. I keep showing dead dogs on here, but hey, I'll stop showing them once someone claims that book. It'll probably be Lorena. I'll have to convince her to do that like I did with Lassie. All right, $6 on these. Okay, so you want, Jacob, you want Wolverine 2 through 4, and you want Jinx. Jinx? Jinx? Where's Jinx? Jinx? Is there a Jinx over here? Jinx, A Cursed Life. Okay, got it. There's 2 of them. Which one do you want? This is A and B. I'll set it aside for you, and we'll figure everything else out later. A, you want the A cover. This was the A. This is A, B, right? The darker light. Just say darker light. Sorry. And Jacob, I have a Wolverine number 1 to go with that, just so you know. I'll cut you on a deal for that. If you want this Wolverine number 1, I'll do it for $3. Dark, got it. Would you like to add this for an extra $3? And then I'll hit you up later with those Spider-Mans. I still have all the Spider-Mans. I don't think anybody's going to make any claims on them. So if you want me to just lay them all out for you, or if you also want to just message me what Spider-Man numbers you're looking for specifically, I can see what I have. But yeah, I did switch it. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. All right, so we're taking that Wolverine. Excellent. Finally, that Wolverine's out of my hair. It got its claws out from under me. All right. Spider-Man number 4. Here's a Spidey book. We have Spider-Man number 4 by J.J. Abrams and Henry Abrams. It's going to go for $2. Twilight Zone number 2 and 3. That's $4. Captain America number 338, 339, and 340. Hey, I still have here. I still have hair. Everywhere else, I don't have hair. Come on, you guys all shut up. Shut up, everybody. You shut up, everybody. Don't make fun of me. That's funny. Oh, and I also have that Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man going for $2. Iron Man 218. I got this at $2. Yes, Adam, I do have more Warline buttons. I can hook you up with one. I should start giving those away. I have so many of them. Yeah, absolutely, dude. I got them. Yeah, if you pick up anything today, I'll throw one in for you on the house. David Moore, there's some books here you're going to want to see in a minute. The David Moore batch of books are coming. Yeah, no problem. Oh, I'm totally fine with you guys teasing me. I'm sorry you had a stressful day, Tori. What made your day stressful? I'm sorry to hear your day was stressful. It sucks when you have a stressful day. Monday was a stressful day for me when I got my taxes done. That was a pain in the ass. But everything's done now. I'm so relieved. My accountant is awesome. He saved me a lot this year. So do your taxes, get it done. Really? You were in Chicago? I didn't know you were in Chicago. What were you doing in Chicago? Adventure Comics 466 is going to go for $2. I have Indiana Jones Thunder in the Orient, number 5 of 6, going for $2. I have Indiana Jones and the Iron Phoenix, number 1 of 3. Missing number 2, but I have number 3 of 4 and number 4 of 4. Almost the full run here, going for $6. I have Supreme, The New Adventures, number 47 by Rob Liefeld. That's going to go for $2. And you know what he's... And look! Alan Moore! Alan Moore! Alan effing Moore! On Supreme. And by the way, this is like a $15 book online. Look it up. Supreme number 47. I think I'm lying. Check it out. Batman. David Moore claims it. There we go. See, I knew I could get him to pick it up. David Moore did it. It deserves to stay in the family. I have Batman Demon going for $2. Guy Gardner Warrior number 25 is $2. Disney's DuckTales number 3 is $2. X-Men Unlimited number 1 is $2. Batman Demon gets claimed. And guys, just so you know, by the way, if you've claimed Warline 3, I will have Frank sign your books for you. So those books will not ship until I get back from Emerald City Comic Con, which is March 10th. If you want to build a box in the meantime and pay me at the beginning of March, and that way I can ship your stuff out as soon as I get back, that's totally fine. Build a box with me. You don't got to pay me like right away. It's fine. If you do, that's cool. But I'll get your book signed for you before I ship them out to you. All right, DuckTales off to Adam Skinner. No problem. Adam, did you see the Warline cover? The Warline 3 cover? This is a special edition of Warline 3. It is going to be limited to 200 copies. And we got a regular edition that is going to go for $20. If you get it, you can just claim it right now. The books are being printed, and they'll be here with me hopefully by the end of this week. Definitely no later than Tuesday next week because I got to ship them out. If you decide you want to pick this up, it is going to go for $20, and then we have a foil edition that'll go for $50. The foils are limited to only 10 copies. If you decide you want to pick it up, $20 right now, and I can add it to your pile, and you can pay me as soon as I get the books. I will also have the artist who worked on this sign it for you as well. Okay, so you want a regular edition? I got you. Awesome. Yeah, it's a really cool variant. Did you get Warline did you get Warline 2, by the way? Do you have Warline 2? I have X-Men number 36. This is part of the Phalanx Covenant. That's going to go for $2. If you don't have Warline 2, I have that for $5 right now. The Punisher G-Force by Mike Barron. This is going to go for $2. Here, I'll show you. I have all the variants of Warline 2 as well, but if you just want the A cover of Warline 2, and I have number 1 as well. Which I'm pretty sure you have number 1. I think you got the campaign. But if you want to grab Warline 1 and 2, it's just $10. If you just want number 2, I'll sign it for you right now on the air. Let me know. Michael Moorcock's Multiverse number 9 is $2. Okay, so you need 2 as well. Awesome. I got you on number 2. Let's sign that for you. Signed. Warline 2. That is awesome. It's a Warline kind of night. Sweet. We're having a good night here. Warline is totally carrying me this week. This is great. Okay, you want another one as well? Cool. Let's do another one. I'm doing half off of it. So there you go. You got another Warline 1. Sweet. Wolverine Infinity Watch number 4 is $2. It's not Alan Moore, it's David Moore. Or it's not David Moore, it's Alan Moore. All right, I have All-Star Batman number 2, number 4, number 6, and number 9. These are all $5 books. Go anywhere else, you're going to pay $20 on these. Buy them here on Kickin' It right now for $8. Save yourself $12. I implore you to do this. I demand it. The law demands it. All right, the question returns. Number 1 is going to go for $2. All right, guys. Got some Sandman books here. Okay. David Moore, the moment you waited for is here. Sandman Mystery Theater, number 47. Call me master. $2 on this. And then I have The Dreaming, number 8. And number 12. This is going to go for $4. My new stuff, well, the newest thing I have right now, Adam, is Warline. That's the newest thing. And we're currently working on Yisun Shin. I think I have some Yisun Shin. If you guys receive my weekly newsletter, you'll see the images in there. But I have a behind-the-scenes image from Yisun Shin Hunter and Destroyer 3. It's hiding somewhere. Where is it? Where are you? Where are you? Who are you? Who are you? I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. Hang on. So I will show you a behind the scenes look at Yisun Shin Hunter and Destroyer number 3. I know you do, Adam. You're a great dude. How are you doing, man? That's an important question. So this is pretty cool. One of the first colored pages of Yisun Shin Hunter and Destroyer 3 by Dexter Wee. So Dexter Wee is coming on now to finish Yisun Shin for us. And this is the first colored page that I got in from Adriana, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's great to be working with Adriana again. It has been 2 years since we worked on a new Yisun Shin book because I was putting all my focus on Warline. So it's great to be back. So this is proof that we're working on the book right now, and I am really happy with this, and I can't wait for you guys to read the last 2 issues. They're going to be really great. My focus is now on Yisun Shin, or it's getting closer to it. I really want to just get through these conventions first and take care of all the business. But yeah, finding a new printer is going to be essential because I have a lot of Yisun Shin books that need to go back to press, and you know, if we can get this next issue out there quicker, that would be great, because I'd like to, you know, get them out there. So there's a little sneak peek for you guys of the next issue of misfortune. Yeah, and we got Chuck Pino coming on as the editor for misfortune. Well, Chuck's already been editor on misfortune for a while. He helped with a lot of the re-edited, the remastered editions. If you guys got the latest version of the graphic novel, Chuck worked on that. Very hard, I might add, too. What is it? There we go. The 15th anniversary remastered edition of misfortune, Warrior and Defender. I'm really happy with this. Chuck did a really great job, and this book is just, this is the book that cannot be defeated in battle. We just are crushing it everywhere. I'm really happy with this. Yes, and Chuck also helped finish 10 too. And issue 5, Fallen Avenger 1, we reissued that too. We remastered everything. So Chuck has played a pivotal role in going through and working all this stuff out with me. So I'm very happy to have him on board. Supergirl plus the Power of Shazam #1, $2. Nobody wants Sandman, huh? What's wrong with Sandman? What did Sandman ever do to you? I know you don't like Neil Gaiman, but come on, it's Sandman. Call me master. All right, I just love saying it. Like, I'm sorry, it's so inappropriate, but I love doing it. All right, I have some Swamp Thing for you. Swampy Things. Batman Demon already got claimed by David Moore, Mr. Nash. Sorry about that. David Moore claimed it. Swamp Thing #110, #111, #112, #113, and #146 are going to go for $10. $10. Yeah, we did a lot more. It wasn't just like, when I say remastered, it's freaking remastered. We changed lines of dialogue. We added sound effects because, and this was a thing. Dak always wanted sound effects in there, but I was kind of going through this phase from reading comics. I'm like, what do we need sound effects for? Like, people can make their own sound effects. And it wasn't until we did Fallen Avenger 4 that Dak forced a sound effect into the book, and I was like, I really like sound effects. Heck, we're going to have so many sound effects in Hunter and Destroyer. And once we sold through the latest batch of Warrior and Defender #1 through 4, I really wanted to go back and add a whole bunch of stuff. And one of the proudest moments I had, and a true tribute to Dak, was what we did in issue 3. When the turtle ships show up for the first time, we added a Dak Coom, because Dak, one of the things he did when he was at Marvel was, if he ever wrote a book, he would always have an explosion effect, and he would have Dak Coom. So we added a Dak Coom here, and I think we did another one in issue 1 too. I believe we did. Yeah, we did. We added a Dak Coom in issue 1 too. So I really love that we managed to go back and do it, and Chuck did a really great job of looking over everything, and he did a lot of work on Warlion 3. I mean, he really helped me get that script in shape. We came up with some really powerful lines. If you guys aren't feeling anything by the time you read Warlion 3, I will be very shocked. Oh, I felt something, Onrie. I felt like punching you in the face. Shut up! Don't! You're so mean. Oh, the one with the turtle ship. That would be cool to do that. All right, I have Martha Washington Goes to War, #3 of 5. That's gonna go for $2. You know, I've never read this series before, but I'm starting to find out that it has a lot of similarities to Warline. There's actually a Peace Force in this, and she actually is part of that Peace Force. And she was also born in Chicago. It's really interesting what they did with this. And this series here, it's like telegraphing so much stuff. The president in this book gets himself a third term, and everything just changes around the world. It's a really interesting series by Frank Miller and Dave Gibbons. Oh, you wanted the remastered. Okay. Do you want the graphic novel? The graphic novel is going to go for 20. If you get issues 1 through 4, it's 10. If you want all 10 single issues, it's 25, and I'll sign them all for you. Let me know. I'm a fraud. Total fraud. I just looked at everything that what's it called, that Frank Miller did, and just copied that. But you know what? Peace Force was also in OMAC too. OMAC was the series that originally had a Peace Force in it. So now I'm a Schadenfreude. I'm a Schadenfreude. Adam, I have signed your copy of misfortune. Thank you very much. Enjoy the remastered edition. Full of deckhooms for all. All the deserving. Lewis is like looking at his screen right now, and he's like, "Boo! Boo!" I was just trying to entertain. Oh boy, no one wants this, huh? You just want Warline, huh? You don't want him to support Frank Miller? Well, shut up! All right, there we go. It is FOMO time. It's like a little past FOMO time. The hour is here for FOMO. If you guys are done looking at this stuff, I'm probably just going to take it all down right now. The Reese's Pieces Force. Whoa! You're making me hungry, Chuck. Call me master! Call me Schadenfreude. All right, so we got another hour tonight for tonight's show, but I will be back on Friday from noon to 2. Is there anything you guys want to see on Friday to make Friday's show epic? Let me know. I've got all of tomorrow to kind of prepare for Friday. So let me know what you guys are looking for. I'll probably cycle through some of this stuff again. You guys want some $5 trades on Friday? I could probably do another batch of $5 trades. Let me know what you want to see. All right. Hear ye, hear ye. It's time for us to do our FOMO books. Are you guys ready? The bottom row. Let's go over the bottom row real quick. I'm scared. I'll do that and then I'll do FOMO. Those of you guys who are waiting for the FOMO books, just wait longer. Was all right. I have Batman Captain America by John Byrne, which is going to go for $15. Batman Judge Dredd by Mike Mignola, which is going to go for $5. Green Arrow #1. This is by Kevin Smith and Phil Hester. That's going to go for $5. Can you speak to a manager? Metal Man #1, $5. Spider-Man 2099 #25 is $5. Superman 100 is $5. Lobo's Back #1, $5. Spirits of Vengeance #1, $5. Superman Forever, we got a lenticular Alex Ross cover, $5 on this. Sin City Sex and Violence, $5. Frank Miller. Fantastic Four #1 by Scott Lobdell and Alan Davis, $5. Daredevil #185, $5. Marvel Comics Presents #73. That's going to go for $3. Barry Windsor Smith on this. Part 2 of Weapon X. And Captain America 425. That's going to go for $5. Lack of vocabulary. He's here. He's watching the show, Lewis. Okay, Daredevil gets claimed. And Green Arrow. And Daredevil. Like the fruits of the devil. Evil. I got you on those. And then up top, I had Fear Itself, #1 through 7. #1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All 7 parts of this. It's going to go for $20. If you guys act now, I'll do it for $16. We'll take $4 off. How's that sound? $16 on all of Fear Itself. I think that's a good deal. That's an offer. Fair and true. Gilgamesh by Jim Starlin. I have #1, #2, #3, and #4. I'll do this for $12. I'll knock $3 off. So $12 on this. And then I have Superman's Nemesis, Lex Luthor, #1 of 4, 2 of 4, 3 of 4, and 4 of 4. That's going to go for $10. 4 for 10. Written by David Michelinie. $10 on the Lex Luthors. Luthor. Loser. Shut up. Stop making fun of me. Adam Skinner claimed the first FOMO book from yesterday, so we sold only one of the FOMO books from yesterday. Adam Skinner broke the curse. Claim, guys. Get these books. Build your boxes. You have time. There is time. The #1. Here, I'll show you in a second. $5 on this. Let me know if you want to take it, Chris Nash. It's right there for you. Right before the taking. Batman Batgirl. That's going to go for $5. And then I have Captain Carter #1. First appearance of the character in the comic, $10. She shows up in the first episode of What If. And in Doctor Strange Multiverse Madness. She gets killed by Scarlet Witch. The Scarlet Witch kills her. All right, it is way past FOMO time. You guys ready for FOMO books? Let's do it.
It's FOMO time! Is that an acronym for me getting a chance to play the Flash again? Oh, that's what it means. I got Flash! Oh my God, like, shut up already.
All right, don't be a wiener like Ezra Miller and miss out on these books. Okay? Don't do that. Don't do that! Why would you do that? Okay. FOMO books. I have Ultimate Universe #1. First appearance of Ultimate Wolverine. I'm going to do this for $10. This is the A cover. Scarlet #1 from Skybound is going to go for $5. Ahsoka #1 is going to go for $5. Aquaman #1. This is the all-in written by Jeremy Adams. I really like this. This was a really cool first issue. This is going to go for $5. X-Men 97 #1 is going to go for $15. Miles Morales, Spider-Man, and Moon Girl is going to go for $5. Immortal Hulk #50 is going to go for $5. And then I have Wolverine Revenge #1 by Jonathan Hickman and Greg Capullo going for $5 for this A cover. Beautiful book. These are your FOMO books. Modern FOMO today. Friday's FOMO books will be all Bronze Age books. We're kicking it old school on Friday. Give you guys a second here to see if you want any claims. Chris Nash, let me know if you want to take that Metal Men or not. Okay, Moon Girl claim. Awesome. Going to Lewis. Ahsoka and Wolverine. Okay. Lewis, take it. Ahsoka, Wolverine. Someone grab that Aquaman. It's really good. I highly recommend the Aquaman. It's a good jump on. It's a perfect jump on point. It's a #1, and it's very good. Highly recommend it. I was actually on a podcast with the writer of it, Jeremy Adams. He is such a solid dude. Like, he is so great. He's writing Green Lantern right now. And I got a bunch of books, so this was actually just an extra copy. I just wanted to sell something with his name on it, show the guys some support, some love. No worries, Chris. X-Men 97 #1. That's a hot ticket item. I actually have issue 2 as well. So if you guys were to do issues 1 and 2 together, I could do them for, let's see here. So this one's 15, and this one I was pricing at 5. If you do them both together, it would normally be 20. I'll do them both right now for $16. Whoa, ain't that a deal? X-Men 97 #1 and 2 for $16. Holy crap. Is that a deal or not? Or a deal or what? A deal or what? Sorry. Let's make this happen. Call me master. All right, X-Men 97 off to Adam. Awesome. Neil Gaiman, he's looking up to you right now, and he's thinking to himself, thank God for Adam Skinner. Thank God that Adam Skinner picked up X-Men 97, because I'm about to go into a lawsuit because I did a lot of terrible things. And you know, stay out of my head, Onrie, and that's it. So that's it for Neil Gaiman. Neil Adams is dead, so he can't get into Neil Adams' head. Did I go there? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Neil Adams is also like, call me master. Actually, I really love Neil Adams. He was awesome. Neil was a great guy. All right. You guys have put me in a good mood. We're having a good show tonight. All right. Let's show off some cool books here. So I have Martha Washington Goes to War, number 3 of 5, going for $2. We have 4 FOMO books left. Ultimate Universe, number 1. That's the first appearance of Ultimate Wolverine. There's a backup story in the back that shows the first couple pages. This is actually a really good story, too. I read this. It's all about Nick Fury, and it's a really great Nick Fury story. And it kind of brings you up to speed on this Ultimate Universe that has been reshaped by the maker, who is Ultimate Reed Richards, the original Ultimate Reed Richards. And Scarlet, number 1. If you like True Lies, the first issue kind of reminds me of True Lies a little bit, the way it's done. Immortal Hulk, this is a really popular series. We got Joe Bennett, who was the artist on the book. He did this variant cover here. And then Aquaman, number 1 by Jeremy Adams. That's going to go for $5 as well. Ultimate Universe. Nice pickup. Oh, I would never besmirch Neil Adams. I love Neil Adams. He was great. He was hilarious. I told you the story of Neil Adams, right, Tori? From what's it called? From Wisconsin Comic-Con a couple years ago. Yeah, you'll really, Adam, when you read that Ultimate Universe, let me know what you think about it. It's actually a really good book. Aquaman Rebirth, number 1, number 13, and number 17. That's going to go for $6. So I told you that story. Tori's watched enough Kickin episodes to know what's up. Z Nation, number 6. That's going to go for $2. Star Brand and Night Mask, number 1 is $2. Star Wars Bounty Hunters, number 2 is $2. De-Evolution, number 3 is $2. Symbiote Spider-Man Crossroads, number 5 is $2. Witch's Son, 157 is $2. The Punisher, number 32 is $2. Extraordinary X-Men, number 13 is $2. I have I, Vampire, a bunch of I, Vampire books, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10, number 11, and number 12. We're going to do all of these at $2, $4, $6, $7, $14 on these. Chastity, number 4 is $2. I think it is from the show. Yeah, the Z Nation is from As Seen on Sci-Fi. Yeah, let me know if you want to take that too. $2 on the Z Nation. Peter Parker, The Amazing Shutterbug, number 1. We got a variant here going for $2. Emeraldus, the Pirate Queen, number 3. And number 4, that's going to go for $4. I don't know. I, Vampire is actually based on a really old comic series. So it's not like iZombie. iZombie's different than I, Vampire. iZombie was about it was done by Chris Robertson and Mike Allred, I believe. And it was about a girl who was, she was like a private detective, and she used the fact that she was a zombie to help solve crimes. So it was sort of like, a zombie detective noir story. It's an interesting concept. Sword, number 1, that's going to go for $2. My buddy, he has this band. There's this band he really likes called Sword, but he says Sword #1 is gonna go for $2. So every time I see this book, I'm like, Sword. Demon Knights #0 is $2. The Cimmerian Behind the Black River, $2. Batman Annual #15 got another loose copy here, $2. Book of Death, The Fall of Bloodshot #1 is $2. Unity #25 is $2. Commandy #5 is $2. Armorines #7 is $2. Amazing Spider-Man Flashback #1 is $2. Cross to Bear #1 is $2. The Avengers #1 is $2. Punisher War Journal 35 is $2. #37 is $2. Get them both for $4. Fantastic Four Legacy #684 and 691. That's going to go for $4. Hawkeye #13 is $2. War of the Realms #1 is $2. Superman Legacy of Superman #1 is $2. Kingdom Come Special Magog #1. It's a one-shot. It's $2. Detective Comics 977 and 984. Get them both for $4. 10 grand #1 and #2. That's going to go for $4 for 10 grand. Avengers 674. It's a really cool Alex Ross cover. $2. Superman Wonder Woman #21 is $2. Suicide Squad 4 is $2. Machine Girl #4 is $2. Hickman's X-Men #10 is $2. Leviathan Dawn #1 is $2. Magic the Gathering The Spell Thief #4 is $2. Legion of Superheroes #279 and #299 are going to go for $4. Let me put these up, David Moore. I'll take everything that you claimed down in a minute. Okay, I know you claimed the Hawkeye. War of the Realms. Dawn, Magic, each one. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and Magic goes off to Skinner. Awesome. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. We're having a great show tonight, guys. Thank you. Adam, it's great having you here. David Moore, it's great having you here. Tori, everybody who's watching right now, thank you for being here. Everyone who's engaging, thank you so much. Even if you're just here. I miss you too, buddy. I'm going to get some new books out here in a minute. FOMO books have destroyed tonight. Last night, we could barely move a single FOMO book. Tonight, we've moved pretty much all of them. There's 3 left. This is your chance. Grab them now. Before I ever hold your peace. Jay, what's up, brother? Now, see, we got Jay Burns is in the house right now, so that means we have to run the commercial. Have you shopped with Onrie and not gotten your spin after spending $25? Were you promised free swag and never got it? Well, you may be entitled to compensation. Jay Burns Esquire is here to get the job done and lay the smackdown on Onrie. Just call 1-800-HOT-BURN to feel the burn. Proof, as they say, is in the pudding. Here's what one of our clients had to say. Boy, are my lips chappy. I could really go for some chapstick right about now. If you got a problem and lots of money, call Jay. So just so you guys know, got another attorney here. I have a whole army of attorneys. We got Chris Deiskell and we got Jay Burns. They may be one man, but they have the power of 50 lawyers apiece. So that's like having 100 lawyers at your disposal at any given time. It's amazing. I'm Jewish and I have a lawyer. I have an accountant. I have a rabbi. Yes, you do get a spin, but we're going to spin at the end of the show. So I'll spin in about 28 minutes, right in the last 2 minutes of the show. All right. I have some more $2 books for you guys in the meantime. Suicide Squad King Shark. I have almost the entire series. Number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. Going for $8. What's up, James? How you doing, dude? You did make it. Jay, you made it before that, dude. I have Batman Dark Age, book 3, book 4, and book 6. I don't know how people keep sleeping on this. These are $6 books. These are rack books. This came out last year. It's Mike and Laura Allred doing Batman. This is going to go for $6. You go to a comic shop, you're going to pay $18 for these 3 comics. The last of the FOMO, it would be $15. If you decide to get them all right now, I take $1 off each one. It would be $12. I do it all for $12. Call it $12 and you got a deal. Jay Burns wants you to feel the burn. Total FOMO sellout. This is great. Thank you so much, Adam. Appreciate you, brother. Ooh. Feel the burn. There were FOMO books, but now there are none. There are no more. They're all gone. They're all gone. It's dead. It's gone. There is no bathroom. Wolverine 63, $2. 4, number 11 is $2. Kronos, number 4. Number 6. Number 7. James Patrick, what's up, dude? Number 8. Number 9. And number 11. I will do all of these. Got 2, 4, 6. All 6 for 12 for Kronos. Steel, number 2 and number 4. Yes, Jay, this flash book, Lorena claimed it after hours. It was like a backdoor deal. She totally messaged me this morning. Here, I'll share it with you right now. It was like, I told her, I'm like, I'm going to have to share this with everybody. Oh, hold on a second. I sent you the wrong thing. There we go. There, now I sent you the right one. Adam, you can update your address for me. That's no problem at all. I probably won't, like I said, if you're getting that Warline 3, since you made the claim for it, I'll ship your stuff after I get back in March. Unless you want me to ship this stuff now and then Warline later, it's up to you. But you'll have some time and we can do it. And I probably won't send invoices out until Friday evening. So we got Steel 2 and 4 going for $4. Backdoor flash deals. All right, Paul the Samurai, number 3, going for $2. I have some Green Lantern core here, a whole bunch of them. Good Lord. Number 20, 21, 22, 23, number 30, number 31, number 32, and number 33. If you grab all of them right now, all the Green Lanterns, it'll be $2, $4, $6, $8, $15 on all 8 issues of Green Lantern 4. That's it, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 8 comics. Green Lantern 58, $2. Ralphie Roach, number 0, $2 on this. Material number 1, $2 on this. X-Force number 1, sealed in the poly bag. We got the Shatterstar card in the back, $2. Captain Marvel number 1, $2. Kingdom number 2, $2. Green Arrow number 5. This is from Kevin Smith's run. I got this one going for $2. And then I have number 27 and number 28. These are not written by Kevin Smith. They're actually done by Judd Winnick, who picks up after him. But if you want to grab those two, it's $6. JLA, Justice League of Atlantis, number 1 is $2. Classics Illustrated, A Tale of Two Cities, number 6 is $2. And Legends of the Dark Knight, number 4, annual, is $2. I'm going to give you guys a second to make any claims that you might want. Green Arrow, you just want the Kevin Smith one. You don't want the Winnick ones? Let me know, Adam. Okay, no problem. He only wants the Kevin Smith ones. Take those Judd Winnick ones and shove them up your derriere. Your derriere. Yeah, that Kevin Smith one was actually badass. I stopped reading it after Kevin Smith was done writing it too. Kevin Smith walked past my booth once at a con. He was like going somewhere and he just like walked right past me. I'm like, hey, Kev. Ah. Oh. Hey, kids. I like have like a little like Tony Danza, like beat up van, and I'm driving it around and be like, hey kids, you want to see what's in the back of my van? And then they come by and I show them a bunch of Flash comics and they're like, ah! And then it's like I flash the kids and I go to jail for trying to sell kids Flash comics. And they're like, hey, enough with that profanity. There's no need for profanity, Father Boy. They just like throw me in jail and throw out the key. It's just stud. I didn't mean, I was just trying to show them. No, you flashed a bunch of kids. And that's not okay. I hope I don't get flagged for saying that. All right. Any claims aside from that green arrow? If not, I'm going to take this down and we're going to build one more double rack for the evening. At 40, I'll take it down. Yeah, that would be a great YouTube skit. I have jury duty next week on Monday, and my goal is to do a booting every month. So next week there will be a booting. There will be a booting, and it will be inspired by my day at at jury duty. I'm going to do a jury duty inspired booting. I have to. Okay, no claims. I'm taking this stuff down. So next week there shall be a booting. I'll probably work on it while I'm waiting in jury duty. What a glorious way to spend a day, floating around the world, booting around the world, making movies, making songs, and booting around the world. Oi! If it's not wearing a boot, it's not worth crying about it. All right. Got some awesome stuff to close out tonight's show with. This will be our next stack here. Oh man, we got to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. I am actually going to have to say in court, because here's the thing: this is the second time they called me for jury duty, and in all honesty, like I can't really afford to go and spend time in jury duty. Like I have to get this done because they keep requesting it. But like I'm a small business owner, and I'm the only employee. If I'm not here to run my business, I'm kind of screwed, and I'm also a single parent. So, like I told them, I'm like, hey, is there any way I can get out of this? And they're like, let them know when they're doing the interview process that, you're a single father and that you're a one-man show. So hopefully it won't be more than a day over there, but they called me in California, and that's where like all the criminal trials are. So they probably will get called in somewhere, and they probably will interview me. Yeah, they give you like $5 or something. Yeah, I don't know. My buddy actually had to sit in on a trial, and here's the thing: you can't try and get out of it by being dishonest with them. Like if you tell them that like you're racist, they'll actually send you to like a different like court, because sometimes people say that they're racist in order to get out of it. But you just got to. The lady I spoke to told me to just be honest with them and tell them like I'm a single father. I run a small business, and I'm the only person who's running everything, and I can't afford to, be gone for more than a day. So I'm here today, but I really can't afford to spend more time than this. So, Go fuck yourself. Thank you. I know. I don't know how I'm not doing a funny comic. To be honest with you, like comedy, I was talking with Chuck about this, and he was like telling me, he's like, yeah, how do you not do it? I don't know. Like comedy, just it's really hard for me to like do it in comics. Whenever I read comics, I don't laugh when I'm reading comics. Like it doesn't matter how funny it is. I don't like get up and laugh. I just don't understand humor in comics. I'm not saying it can't be done. I just can't comprehend humor. Like when I read something, I'm not like, and if I did humor, it'd have to be racist. I can't do racist humor in comics. That's like 3 comic cells. You have a panic disorder, so they excused you twice. All right. I have Iron Man annual, Iron Man Director of S.H.I.E.L.D. Annual one-shot. This is going to go for $2. The Spectre number 10 and number 11. That's $4. Suicide Squad number 4 is $2. Spectacular Spider-Man 243 is $2. Zombie number 2 and number 3, that's $4. Hero Illustrated number 13 is $2. Guardians of the Galaxy number 18 is $2. Iron Man number 3, this is Legacy number 673. We got a Marvel vs. Capcom variant here, $2 on that. Detective Comics Annual number 4 is $2. Indiana Jones Thunder in the Orient number 3 of 6 and 4 of 6. And I think we had a 5. Sandman number 54, Call Me Master. Oh, man. From GG Island. Oh, man. Captain America 27, $2. G.I. Joe number 2. How is this still here? $2. The Flash Rebirth. This isn't going to sell. No way. The Flash Rebirth number 4, 5, and 6. That's going to go for $6. The Iron Man gets claimed. Which Iron Man are we talking here? Are we talking the Director of S.H.I.E.L.D. or the Iron Man number 3? Let me know. Is it this or this? The Capcom cover. All right, cool. Okay. Man of Steel number 58, $2. Give Me Liberty, An American Dream. Number 4, Death and Taxes. That's going to go for $2. I am really interested in reading this series now, just because of all the references to, the things that I see that kind of remind me of Warline with it. Plus, it's Frank Miller and Dave Gibbons. The artwork inside is really gorgeous in this book. That's going to go for $2. I got the trade for Martha Washington Goes to War, so I'm going to read that. But I have to read the other ones first. Action Comics 648 and 649. That's going to go for $4. X-Men number 3. This is Legacy number 303. That's $2. War for Earth 3, number 1 of 2 and 2 of 2. That's going to go for $4. It's a two-parter, so you get both parts for $4. It's a steal. Sword of the Atom number 4 is $2. Ghost Rider number 4 is $2. I actually have number 1 of this. Infinite Crisis Infinite Crisis Secret Files and Origins 2006, that's $2. Suicide Squad number 8 is $2. Christmas 365 number 1 is $2. Martian Manhunter Annual number 2 is $2. John Carter Warlord of Mars number 13 is $2. Catwoman 15, $2. No, I haven't posted a video of Bentley on the treadmill. I can. Him and I work out on the treadmill all the time. So usually when Bentley is on the treadmill, I'm on the treadmill with him. It's so cute. It's so ridiculous. He was on there today for 50 minutes with me. Max is using the treadmill now, too. I'm really proud of him. Superman Batman, number 25, number 26, number 28, number 29, and number 30. I will do all of these. 2, 4, 5, $10 on the Superman Batmans. Starman number 0 is $2. Animal Man number 8 is $2. Venom Separation Anxiety number 2 is $2. The Exorcism at 1600 Penn number 1 is $2. I have Amazing Spider-Man 53 and 55. These are legacy numbers 947 and 949. They're both going to go for $4. Power Rangers Prime number 1 is $2. Darkhold Wasp number 1 is going to go for $2. Superior Iron Man number 2. I don't know how I still have this. $2. Green Lantern Corps number 204, 206, 207, 212, and 213. This is all going to go for $10. Power Rangers off to Silk number 6 is $2. Daredevil 13 by Mark Waid and Chris Samnee, $2. They just released Batman and Robin Year 1. These two are working on that right now, and that's been great. So there's issue 13 and 14 of that. That's going to go for $4. Venomverse Reborn number 1 is $2. Iron Man Darkhold number 1 is $2. Daredevil and Echo number 2 is $2. Wonder Woman Future State number 2 is $2. Cruel Universe number 3 is going to go for $2. Shut up. Seriously? I'm sure there are other people who have dogs like Bentley. I've seen a lot of brindle French bulldogs, so. Unless he has a Mr. T tattoo on his ass, that's not Bentley. Bentley has a Mr. T. He has a very distinctive Mr. T tattoo. It's actually not even a tattoo, it's more of a birthmark. All right, last stack of books here. I'm going to go through these. I have 10 minutes left on today's show. I have Hulk number 45 going for $2. Sandman Universe Nightmare Country number 2 is $2. All Winter number 1 is $2. Horseman number 2, this is actually signed by the creator. See it right there? $2. Guardians of the Galaxy number 9 and number 10, that's $4. The Sandman Remastered number 19, Call Me Master, $2. Fantastic Four 513, 517, 518, and 519. I'm going to do all those at $8. I have Justice League, number 3, number 4, number 15, number 20, number 22, number 28, number 30, and number 32. I have a feeling that this series has a high chance of getting adapted because it is on the funnier side. It is written by J.M. DeMatteis and Keith Giffen, and it is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 issues going for $15. Grab them all. Fantastic Four 565 is 2. I have a Why the Last Man set here. Why the Last Man 34, 37, 38, 42, 43, 44, 47, 51, and 56. And I'm going to do it all for $15. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 books at 15. Then I have a Ghost Rider set here. This is pretty badass. Ghost Rider number 3, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. I'm going to do this entire set at 15 as well. There's 10 comics there at 15. It's $1.50 per book. It was canceled. Very unfortunately, it was canceled, I think, when Disney purchased Fox. Wonder Girl number 1 is $2 because it's a DC property, so they basically lost it. Lady Pendragon number 3 is $2. Red Coat number 2 is $2. I have these Detective Comics books here, 1005, 1006, 1009, and 1010. That's going to go for $8. Really unfortunate about Why the Last Man 2. Batman Superman number 24 is $2. Detective Comics New 52 number 31 and 44. That is going to go for $4. X-23 Deadly Genesis number 1. Key book here. There's a character named Haymaker who makes his first appearance here. Cameo on the end of the last issue or page. $2. Searcher Swamp Thing number 3 is $2. G.I. Joe Transformers number 2 is $2. Century number 8, $2. And that is everything that I have to show off tonight. So is there any other books here you guys want to see? Let me know. I'm going to put this big stack back. And you guys can always hit me up after hours too. I will always pull anything that we still have available for you. We'll be back on Friday with new stuff. All new comics on Friday. And I do believe it is time for us to spin the wheels, Skid Bark. It might get its moment in this. It might get its comeuppance again at some point. I don't know. Is it comeuppance? It might get another shot. You know, if things really take off. What everybody should be hoping for right now is that this Superman movie is a success. DC needs the win. If this Superman movie is a success, it's going to usher in a whole new era of superhero movies, and you're going to see Vertigo stuff get adapted so much. It's going to be fantastic. We're going to usher in a whole new era of really cool superhero stuff that's not Marvel, it's something different. And I cannot wait for that. All right, it is time to spin the wheel of Skid Bark. Are you guys ready for this?
It's time to spin the wheel of Skid Bark.
All right, so I am doing it for David Moore first. David Moore gets to spin. David Moore gets a free DC book. He is going to get Catwoman number 15. That's off to David Moore with his war line. And Adam Skinner gets the spin. Adam gets free swag. I'm going to not just give you one Warline button. I'm going to give you 2 Warline buttons so that if one breaks, you got another one. So I got you covered there. Guys, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You guys are fantastic. Thank you for showing up tonight. We had a killer show. You guys are great. I will be back on Friday afternoon, 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Mountain Time, 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be back for another 2 hours. I'm going to reshuffle everything, pull out a new box. We're going to go through it. We're going to have a good time, sell some comics, have some laughs. I look forward to seeing you guys. I will see you on Friday afternoon. And if you guys have any questions in the meantime, please hit me up. Let me know. I'll be happy to, take care of you in any way I can. So if there's any questions you have about some comics you're looking for, whatever, let me know. I'm on the hunt for you. Take care, guys. Have a good night.